Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what is going on? Hopefully you're all having a fantastic Christmas Eve. I know I am. I've got my tacky jumper on and my tacky Christmas hat on. Which, what is Christmas without them two things? Let's be honest. But what are we covering today? We're in Ultimate Team, and it is what the title says. I'm going to show you some top tips on how to become a better FIFA player this Christmas break. Now, a lot of you might be at home, you might have time off. I think school doesn't go back till like the 5th of January, right? So you've had a bit of time off, and you got this week, and you got a bit of the next week off as well. And what can you do? What can you do to get there at the game? Well, the tips I'm going to show you today aren't really tips on how to be better, but how to get yourself a better team over this Christmas period. Now, obviously, the first way that you can get yourself a better team, which is going to be FIFA points. Now, a lot of you will get money over the Christmas break, I know you will, and a lot of you will probably go and spend it on FIFA points. I mean, they're not too expensive. I mean, that's alright, that's a pretty decent deal for me because I'm EA Access active. I mean, you might get some money from your gran, and your gran might say, oh, go and spend it on what you want, and you might buy 12,000 FIFA points. But I don't think, you know, I've bought my fair share of FIFA points. Not so much in this game, but in other games, and it doesn't always go as planned. But that's obviously the more obvious way. The most obvious way is playing the game. You know, just playing games, whether you're on foot, like for seasons, but champions, drafts, squad battles, you know, all of these things are very, very easy to get points through. But to get that higher level of team, because I haven't chosen my teams for a long, long time, not since the start of, what, October? My teams aren't great, okay? They're not too bad, they're not too great. I'm actually sat on 400k. Now you might be sat there thinking, if you've only bought one batch of FIFA points in the package you opened at the start, how have you got that much coinage? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you the leaderboards that I've got on my thing. My match earnings is 251k. My transfer profit is over 400k. Now, how have I got over 400k worth of profit? Well, half of that is probably player sales. The other half is trading, ladies and gentlemen. Trading is one of the best ways to make points this year. It's a hell of a good way, and we'll get onto that later. But trading and stuff all revolves around SBCs, but I'm going to move on to squad battles. If any of you don't play squad battles, it's a good way. So basically you have 4 games basically a day, and on the weekend you had 2 lots of games to play yesterday, so that'd be 8, and then you've got 12 to play on Sunday, which is absolutely insane. But you do have a lot of okay, there's a lot of games to play. It's 45 games a week. Basically over 7 days or so, just over like, what, 5 or 6 games a day? That's not bad, okay, that isn't bad. For what the rewards you get. You do get some pretty good rewards. Now, I'm in Elite 2. Now, in order to get to Elite, you probably will have to play on Legendary. You might be able to you can get to Gold 1 through something else. You can get to Gold 1 playing a couple of games a week. You know, I got to Gold 1 last week. I've taken a break from Ultimate Team, but went to Gold 1 last week. All I did is play the weekend games, you know, so if you do want to play, even if you just play your weekend games on Legendary, I mean, not everyone will be able to play on Legendary, but this is a good way to improve your, you know, you get to know your team, you get to know that, what works, what doesn't, you know, you get to try on a good few formations, which I really like. But, you know, even if you just get your silver, even if you just get a bronze 3, you get 2 premium lone player reward pack, and you get an ultimate lone player reward pack. You get gold pack and silver pack for bronze 1. You can get that for playing 1 game a week. Then in silver you start getting your 2 gold packs, then your premium gold with 2 gold, 2 premium, 1 gold, gold 1, 2 jumbo premium, actually that's gold 3, 1 premium gold players pack, 1 jumbo premium gold pack, 13k coins, 12.4k coins, but you get the 1 premium gold players pack with 2 jumbo premium gold packs, that's what I got last week. Elite 3 do get really nice variety of packs. You get 1 rare gold pack, 1 premium gold players pack, 1 jumbo premium gold pack, and 20,000 coins. Now them coins I usually use for one thing in particular, but we'll get into that in a minute. This is where I'm at, Elite 2. I'm very close to Elite 1. I've got 8 more games to play today. Look, I'm 59,000. I'm basically 6,000 points away from hitting that Elite 1. And in Elite 2 I get 2 mega packs and 25,000 coins. I get to Elite 1, the coins are nearly doubled. Well, they're not. It's about 40k with 2 mega packs. And if you get to top 500 or top 100, you get the mega pack, the rare players pack, 65k. I'd be surprised if anyone I knew got to 20 to 50. That's when you're playing on like Ultimate. These ranks here are all playing on Ultimate, and it doesn't really. It is a hell of a load of points. You know, I'll probably finish this week about between 70 and 80,000. These people are already over that. So last time. So actually, the 60s aren't too bad. I mean, if you won every game on Legendary, you might just be able to get there. And they haven't played every game either. You know, they've only played, what, 41 games. So, you know, they're decent. Actually, I think I'll be able to show you what I've got last week. Hold on. Oh no, this is last. Oh, this is what it's at right now. Yeah, okay. So this is what it ended at last week, 134,000, which is absolutely insane. You have a look at his game card. The picture says it all, okay? The picture says it all. But that's an awesome way to get coins and packs. Your packs you can trade off, do whatever with them. You might get something lucky. If not, you can keep the players, use them for SBCs. SBCs, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that I've only started using this year, because last year you go into the SBCs and you're looking at them and you go, let's just look at Laurent Koscielny. Here we go. So Laurent Koscielny, he needs 3 France players, 2 Premier League players, 2 Team of the Week or FUT Champions players, and 85 rated, 70 chemistry team. Now, that is probably going to cost you what, 85 rated? I mean, it's going to set you back like 50, like nearly 200k for that Laurent Koscielny. You won't be able to get them coins back. So if you're doing if you don't have the money to just throw at FIFA, I really wouldn't recommend doing these, because you just can't get the coins back. And a lot of us are. You might not think it, but you're doing a road to glory, okay? You can't just throw loads and loads of money at it and just not care. But you have a look at Jorginho Wijnaldum. Is this one more viable? You need 4 Premier League players, 83 rated. Now, an 83 Premier League rated player is pretty damn cheap to get. So that Wijnaldum is, if you like Wijnaldum, it might be worth getting, it might not. Remember, if you get it and you don't like it, you can't then take it back. It's untradeable. So them coins, you're investing into that and you can't get them back. So you can't discard, you have to commit to buying that player. Now, another one here, Raja Nainggolan, if anyone had a Serie A team, you need an 87 rated, I mean, there isn't that many 87 rated Serie A players. You need an 87 rated team, and you can only have 4 players from the same league. Now, these are very important. These have been very important over Christmas, and I've made about 50k from doing this. You basically look at the requirements, and you can make yourself some sniping filters, some trading filters. So you're looking at French Premier League players, they're 85 rated. Koscielny would probably help himself. Let's have a look on the transfer market here. You go to concept players, and you're looking at, what, you need at least a couple of French players, right? You look at French players, high to low. So you've got Varane, you've got the informed Koscielny there. I don't think is that an informed Koscielny, or is that just the one that we're... No, that is the one we're trying to get, okay? So you can't really use that Koscielny, so you're looking again, I have Varane. You could definitely use Varane's price, you could use the Port, Koscielny. Now that'd be your 3 French players. Now 2 of them, you do need a Premier League player, so you go to Premier League. And, you know, people might go, well, what can I get from the Premier League that's 85 rated? Let's have a look. You might be able to get a company, you might be actually 85, so company, Vertonghen, Aspili Wheelie. You could get away using Cahill or Bailly. You know, there's a lot of players here that you can actually try and snipe, because people won't realise you know, people are going to be trading these players around because people will be selling their 85s, people would be buying 85s. If you can snipe them, their price is inflated. If someone puts up the price they normally put it up, you're in for a steal. Okay, so that's that. But I wouldn't recommend. I do SBCs that we can actually afford. Now, obviously, you can't really afford the Salah. It's not too expensive actually. You need a FIFA 15 player. That's going to be what, 20, 30, 40, 50k there. Another Calcio 18 there. Another 50k maybe. FIFA 17. You need a screen player if you have a screen player. That would, you need 3 Team of the Week players though, so that'd probably set you back quite a bit. And then the FIFA 18 one, you need a hero or ones to watch. You need 1 Team of the Week. You need 84. But you do get a mega pack for doing that. So sometimes these are worth doing if you have the players to do it, but I don't. So I wouldn't really recommend getting the Salah either unless you really want him, because he's untradeable. You can't get the coins back. The Pirlo, if you wanted him, then he's not too bad to get. You need to do the Xmas Pirlo party, which I'll go into in a minute, and you need to do this, which is an 83 rated player with just basically Italians, and a Jumbo Premium Gold pack. I might do that myself if I could get it, just to get him in there. I mean, it's only 83 rated players, but I mean, it's all about what coins you have. You could get the loan version if you really wanted him. I mean, what do you need for the loan one? You need 80 rated. You basically need an 80 rated Italian team to get the loan SBC of Andrea Pirlo. These ones were good for me when I started the game. If you've only just got FIFA this year and you want to start playing Ultimate Team, these are really good. The Daily Footmas SBCs, they've been really good. They give you some nice packs. Yesterday's was really easy. I just exchanged, I think it was, you had to have at least 2 nationalities, only 6 players from the same league, and 4 gold players and like 70 odd chemistry. So I just threw in a load of bronzes and 4 random golds and got it in. These ones are good, marquee matchups. Now these will give you 5 packs. Used to be able to do investing into marquee matchups, but now the marquee matchups are so easy that you won't set you back too many coins, even if you have players in your club. That's why I suggest you get packs. Just keep the players, man. Keep them in there. Now these ones are really good. I did the Hybrid Leagues, Hybrid Nations. Now this one right here, I've been working to get this one. You get a mega pack, but I'm afraid you need to have some like very cheeky players. I mean, you need loyalty on a lot of these players, which I don't have, which is a shame. It is a shame. I mean, I could have a look. Let's just see. You need basically a perfect link. You need perfect links. So this wouldn't work. None of these would work. You need from the same country and the same country and same team. Now, as you can see, I don't have anyone in the Premier League here that fits that. I mean, you could have Rooney and Keane. They both got loyalty, but it wouldn't really work with what I needed. I mean, what's the chemistry need? You need 80 chemistry. I've got 80 chemistry there. Hang on a minute. Oh no, you need 80 overall. You need 89 team chemistry, and I've obviously only got the 4 chemistry, so you can't do that. I'm 5 chemistry off. Now I need more players that have loyalty. Now I could use Bellerin and Monreal, but they're not going to get that in the right positions. I could use Pickford and that is a point. I could use Pickford and Keane. That would work. And there we go then, guys. So I do want to try and get an SBC done for you guys to kind of demonstrate that you can get packs on it. And there we go, I did it. Just from players in my club that had packs, all Eggers. I mean, I don't sell anyone that isn't worth a substantial amount of coins, so I've got a lot of players in my club. But that is another way you can make coins. SBCs, you can get packs meaning players meaning coins if you can get them. We'll open this one up. just because, why not? I might get another 2 of them today anyway. Well, it'll be 1 o'clock. It's a walkout. Or it's a board pack anyway. It's Bosnia. Yeah, that's Jekko, isn't it? Yeah, again, look, it's an 84 rated. Was it worth the players I put in? Probably not, but we get players back out for more SBCs, so you know, is Jekko worth anything? Probably not. No, he's an egghead. Well, he's worth about 5k, but we'll keep him in the club because he isn't really worth selling. But you get loads of consumables, loads of fitnesses, loads of manager leagues, and look, I have 4 rare players that we can list up later on. So that is basically free profit. We'll send them all to the channel list, I'll list them up later. But one thing that you can also, I would also recommend for any new players out there, is these daily objectives. Now if you're a new player, make sure you do the starter ones, you get your ultimate team and receive your first objective reward, you get the FIFA Interactive World Cup Stadium. I'm not sure what you get for this one, I think it might be a pack. And then you just get basically easy things to do and you basically get points. Now you have your daily objectives. Now today's my daily objective, I'm not sure if they're the same for everyone. You got 2 from Bundesliga, buy a goalkeeper, cross it with a player from League 1 to score a goal, assist to that. Brace for squad battles and contract. Then the weekly ones, these are the good ones. So to get the Pirlo this week, it's refreshing 5 days, so plenty of time. Assist 3 goals using your love through ball, fairly easy. That is on online single matches. So if you have to read them all details, then you have to play 3 more online single matches to yourself a single pack. 10 or more assists using 3 balls to get a 2 players pack. That's on online single matches as well. Then if you play 20 games, you get a loan player from 81 to 85. Play 30 games, you get an 86 to a 90. And then side midfield, you have to buy 4 midfielders worth at least 1,000 points to get yourself 1,000 points. And then if you play 10 games across all FUT game modes this week, you did get the premium goal pack and the buttless kit, which I have done. So the last one basically is just trading, trying to get some snipes. Now I do know a sniping filter that is going around right now, and a lot of you might be a little bit shocked by this, but we can wander as players right now. I'm pretty sure they're still going for quite a bit of points. Yeah, look, they're just going up, they don't actually come back down. But if I can get that to 5.5, then top. But basically you can sell them at 6k. Then what do you need to get from 6k? So 6k, remember the tax, so take 10% that's 600, 300 points would be 5%. So you have to basically be selling maybe 5.5, and we'll just see if we can get it. Now you have to be careful, because you actually want the English ones. So we will actually change that first to now, I don't know if that's going to change the price. 6.5, 6.4, 6, no, they can't make profit. So yeah, so I'll try and see if I can get a snipe. I'll see if about a couple of rotations through, see if I can get anything for you guys. But my sniper hasn't been too good lately, so if I can't get anything, then just hard luck, I guess. Just missed that one there. You see, I didn't actually get the right timing on it. I tried to put a bit on it instead. Now, you have to be so quick sometimes, with these ones, because there's a lot of competition on the Wicking players right now. Because there's a lot of money to be made on them. If you can get one, it's really good. I think I've had one. I've sniped one. I tried to snipe them a couple of times today. I've had one snipe. Now, bear in mind, these are refreshed every Tuesday at 6 PM. That'll be Boxing Day, 6 PM. These will be refreshed marquee matchups. And they'll get you another 5 packs. And it is fairly easy sometimes. Now, a lot of you might be sat there thinking, why am I sat on that amount of coins? I'm on 406k. Why haven't I invested it into my team? The reason I haven't invested it into my team is because if there is an expensive marquee matchups, I can still go in and get packs. You know, the way my teams are right now, I'll show you them at the end of the video. The way they are is basically just, they're fine as is, okay, they're fine as is. And to upgrade them anymore, the players that I would need to upgrade them with will probably drop in price over this Christmas. There normally is a drop in the market over Christmas, and there normally is a drop in the market over Team of the Year, and another one at Team of the Season. So there might be another one for anniversary as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be this year. But when they release, when there's an event, they normally the market will normally crash a little bit more because people are just going hell on packs to try and get the special cards. But it doesn't look like we're going to get anything more here, which is a shame. But you can see what you're basically doing. You're just searching through, see what, put a price to how much you want to make a profit. You know, the smaller the buy now, obviously, for the filter. Damn it! I thought that was going to be one. That would have been an awesome one. But I do think sometimes bots do buy these. I do want to try and get one though. What else would we do? I mean, there's commentary. Was it commentary? Or was it not? It's one of these players. One of these which was in there. I think about Stevens maybe? No, not based by that. It wasn't.
No more there
was one of the League 2 teams where I don't know who played Wickham. I think was it Coventry? He comes to make based on that, I think it might. Yeah, it's Coventry. You can have gold Coventry players. They're obviously not worth as much, but probably less people will probably be sat on there. I mean, look, there's nothing for what 1.5. That's not a sniper, I don't think. No, it wasn't. 6. So basically 1.5. You can get away with selling them for what, 1.7, which is nice. I think it is Coventry, the Wickham one, which is because these players will do this escalate if they want. I mean, you can try and snipe for what? You can set it at 1.6, maybe set it to 1.3, see if anything pops. Yeah, so I've gone through 100 searches on the Coventry ones. You can't get them, but you can see the gist. You know, sniping, you have to be quick and you have to be decisive. But it does pay off, trust me. If you can't do the most competitive ones, then I mean there is a couple. I think there's one in the let's see. I think it's the Mexican League right now. You might be able to have a go on that one. Monterrey, I believe it is. The players here are quite expensive right now. Yeah, as you can see, look, they are quite pricey. What's the minimum you can get one for? Is it Monterrey? I'm not sure if it is then, if they're that cheap. Maybe it is in Monterrey. There we go, like 850 for that guy. Now, I'm not sure if that's a sniper or not. I mean, what? There's 850, 10% of 85, so I could sell him for what? I could sell him for 900 and I still get a profit for him. There's another one there for 850, I think that's the one we got though. 950, look, there's nothing there, 1,000 coins. So I could sell it for 950 and that's basically a snipe. I mean, you can go for all sorts. I mean, there's all sorts of SBCs in there that might escalate certain player prices. We can definitely list this guy for 100 coins. We'll get about, what, 50 coin profit, but that 50 coin, you do that 10 times, you got 500 coins. And it's less competitive, so you can just have a look at listing some of these, yeah, like these discard, basically. But there's 700 coins that you wouldn't have had before. Rizzini is actually, what, 1k there, yeah, look, nothing, so we'll list him for about 800. Bolero, I had him a couple of days ago in one of my packs, it was shocking. He's actually really escalated right now, Bolero, it looks like. I don't know why he's escalated. Is it because of one of the SBCs? It might be because of this Raja, maybe? I don't know though. No, it definitely is because of the Raja 9 gold, and it might be because of the Jorginho Wijnaldum. He's actually a fairly cheap 83, so his price has gone up. I don't know what other way he would be for Valero. I mean, he actually is quite expensive right now, so he's hella expensive right now. He's over 5,000 coins, which is weird. I don't know why he's that much. Looks like he's going for 5.5k. So look, we packed Borja Valero, and he's got us an unexpected 5.5k. There's the profit on Pavon. I'd have listed that for about this cup then. I would have lost a lot of points. So when you do get these players, do make sure you're checking the price, because you can get some good deals. There's the Valero. He sold pretty much instantly, which is fantastic. I don't know why Valero is so expensive right now, but he is, so nothing much you can do about that. To end off the video, I guess we can try and slap a Valero then. I mean, what, he's going for 5.5k, so we try and snipe him for 5 and under. We'll just have a look then. So I hope we did all take away something from this video. I mean, EA never really explained to you any other ways to make coins. They don't like you sniping on the market. One reason is you do get a market ban. So never, when you are trying to snipe like this, don't go over 100 searches. Make sure you back out for a minute, do something, have a sip of tea or something, watch a bit of a YouTube video, then go back to sniping another 100 searches, because you will get a market ban, which is about 2 or 3 minutes, and if you do it again after the market ban, you might get FUT banned. It might block you from logging into FUT, because it does think that if you're a bot, because you're just spamming the market with max prices, and I'm pretty sure there are bots out there that you can buy that will snipe you players, but I would advise getting co-op and all that, because your account will probably be banned. My account was actually banned for an hour or so from FUT when it was probably at the start of the game. I was sniping Everton players and EA didn't like me. I think that's actually a market ban that's giving me there. No, it hasn't given me a market ban. That's nice from them. That's nice from EA. They normally would give me a market ban by now, because we've done about, what, 300 searches in the last couple of minutes, so I'd probably be market banned. Now, the thing with sniping is the menus are hella laggy. And when the menus are laggy, it doesn't help. It doesn't help the sniping. You need to be quick on your... You need to be quick. I can explain what you need to do. So, you have it, you're going to press A, left, B, Y, A. So AA, left, BY, AA, left, BY, AA, left, BY. And you do that pretty quickly. It's really easy to get into the rhythm into. There's one. 4.6, boom. So what's that? We're going to get it listed at what? 5.4? Stop listening. Don't know why I've done that. But you can list it at 5.4. You've made yourself a lot of coins. I've got a Valero in the club. I could list it, but I probably won't, because I'll snipe it. We bought it for that, sell it for 5.4. I really don't know why Valero is so escalated. But I mean, I don't know why he is escalated. I just can't see something in the SBCs that would mean that he's gone up in price. Unless it's because the Mo Salah one. I mean, if you look at the Mo Salah, you need the Argentina Roma players. It might be because of that. It might be because of the 83 Salah. The 83 Cal. Yeah, it might be that, honestly. 83 rated Calcio 8 players might be because that's why he's escalated. But I don't know if anyone's going to get him. I mean, what? He's at 5.4. There's nothing on the market for 5.4. There's nothing on there for 5.4. There's only stuff there for 5.6 right now. He's just going up and up in price. At 5.7 there. So mine's undercut the market by quite a lot there. I'm going to have some fun transferring him. There we go, we have sold 412,000. So just in that little bit there, what, 40 minutes, I've made about, what, 12,000 coins, which is really nice. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, remember to drop a like. Hopefully you've all taken something from this video. The summer hat's really annoying. I'm going to take it off because I've had enough of it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, remember to drop a like. I wanted to share some things with you guys. You know, 3 things to take away. Keep checking the SBCs. keep checking player prices, make your own sniping filters. Don't forget to do your squad battles or foot champs. You know, I didn't mention foot champs, but you know, if you have got a load of time over the weekend and you can qualify for foot champs, then do qualify. You get to play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Not all day Friday, not all day Monday. Most of it will be done on the weekend, so that's Saturday and Sunday. So if you don't have work on the weekend and you can qualify, or you're in Division 1 and you will qualify, do play some butt champs, because you get the weekly rewards and you get the monthly rewards. So there are loads of ways to make coins on FIFA and get sick teams without having to spend a load of real-time money. Subscribe if you're on your own here, don't forget to turn the notifications on, don't forget to share the video. Have a good Christmas. Obviously I'm recording this on Christmas Eve, and I'll record Christmas Day and Boxing Day videos probably this afternoon before I sit down to watch a film. So obviously I'm not going to record on them 2 days because no one really does. But yeah, hopefully you'll have a good Christmas. You know, hopefully have a good Christmas yourself. Relax, take a break, play a bit of FIFA. Bob your uncle. Cracking Christmas. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.